Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is SpiderWeb Ninja. I have got another cute and cozy tutorial today. Today it is a modern style modular house inside of a chunk. It's very cute and cozy and fully customizable. So let's get started. All right, so to start off, in this particular modern house design, you'll be placing your blocks just like so. The first block in the upper right-hand corner, from the corner of your chunk, which is right here, you're going to count 1, 2, 3 down from the corner, and then 1, 2 over, and you're going to place a gray concrete. From this gray concrete, you will have 9 white concretes in a line going down, and then a gray concrete. You will have 3 white concrete going to the left, and then a gray concrete. Then you'll have 4 white concretes, and you will stop right there. Then go back to your corner, start right here, and you will have 9 white concrete in a line, and then a gray concrete. Then you're going to switch direction and go down, and you're going to have 5 white concrete, then a gray concrete, then a white concrete, then a gray concrete. Then you're going to switch direction and have 2 white concrete going right, a gray concrete, and then 2 white concrete going up. And these 2 should be in line because this is your doorway. The total size of this structure is 11 by 11 inside a 16 by 16 area. All right, so the first floor, we're going to build up all of the corners 6 blocks high. So that includes the base block at the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to do that on all of the corners, and these 2 corners by the doorway, you're going to build up by 6 using the same color that is right there. So you will use white concrete on these 2 corners. So let's do that really quick. All right, so the one thing I forgot to mention was this little front area is not going to go up 6 blocks. It's only going to go up, I believe, 4 blocks, because this is just going to be a little, tiny little modular room just sticking out right here on the front. Once you have all of these corners built up 6 blocks, you'll want to connect them, basically matching the first plan of the blocks on the floor. So using white concrete, connect these 2 beams, then connect these ones, and do that all the way around, except for not right there. We're going to fix this little area in a minute. All right, so we have the first story framed out. What we're going to do, and this adds some depth to the build, on this next level above this frame, we are going to add a layer of gray concrete. So start right here and follow the frame line, but keep your gray concrete inside. Do this all the way around. Just like that. Now for the floor of our next level, we're going to use white concrete this time. And you're going to make another frame following the white concrete down here. What we're going to do at the top of each of the gray concretes is we're going to add a light source. I'm going to use sea lanterns. Basically at every intersection there, you're going to use a light source. You can use glowstone if you'd like. I like the look of the sea lanterns for a modern feel. let's finish out our frame. Going to put a gray concrete there since that's what that line was at the bottom. All right, so there we have our first floor. Let's go ahead and fill in now. Inside all of here, this is going to be our ceiling for below and our floor for the second level. Just like that. All right, now we're going to work on the next level. All right, this next level is going to be a bedroom over here on the left, and this side is going to be a covered patio, a partly covered patio. So we're simply going to add one more gray concrete on each of these corners. Then a light source. You can cover it with black carpet or gray carpet or white carpet, whatever suits you. And because this corner is now going to be visible on the second floor, we're going to switch it to gray concrete. And this level, we're going to go up 3 additional blocks above this frame line. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to add a pillar right here, since this is where we're going to add another level going above this. Here we're going to add our light sources. And on this back side, in line with this front pillar, we are actually going to add a gray pillar. Light source on top, all the way around. We're going to frame this in. Again, we're going to, with white concrete, at least around the room. Directly underneath the light source is where your next frame goes. Just like this. We're going to do the same thing that we did down here for this level, but right here. Get your gray concrete. Put something there for just a second. Get rid of that. Frame this completely in all the way around this second floor. Now we're going to fill in the floor with white. We'll punch our holes a little bit later for where our floors go in, where our ladders go in. Now for the very top patio, on top of these light sources, we're going to add 2 gray concretes and a light source on each of the pillars. We are now going to frame in with white, leaving that little opening there, giving it depth. Let's frame this all the way around. Just like that. Now that we have our main frame, let's fix this little nook area and then add in where we're going to put all of the windows. So for this front area, it's 3 gray blocks, a light source, and we are going to frame this in with white all the way around here, like this. Skip a block where the light is. We're going to put a white concrete here, because right inside here is where we place those 2. Since I'm going to be putting a planter right here, I'm going to find my grass. I'm going to go ahead and stick my 2 grass blocks there, and it is ready for a planter later. Now I'm going to take white glass panes. I'm going to make my little glass railing around there. I'm also going to make my glass railing around all of the patios. because we want to have a little herb garden that sticks out right here. So we are going to go put 5 blocks there, take out 3 of these glass. And there we go. All right, with the roof done, now we need to add in where we're going to have our windows. So you can basically add the windows wherever you want to add the windows. You don't have to add them where I add them. But just for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to show you where I've added the windows. So I fill in this with white concrete, and light gray stained glass is for the windows. So I'm going to go around to each of the sections and add the windows where I would like to have the windows. Some of them I just add a line of white concrete along the gray and the whole area is a window, but some of them I get picky about where I would like the windows. So I'm going to skip 3 spots here and put in 2 blocks of white concrete along this back wall. So I have a 3 wide by 4 tall window here. And over here, I'm going to add a line of white here, and I just have a 2 wide window here. And on this wall, we divide this up just a little bit. A line of white right there. Going to have a 4 wide window here. This white concrete goes all the way up. Then over here in the kitchen, a line of white concrete along the gray, and this kitchen wall is only going to be 2 by 2. Let's go ahead and fill in that glass. And fill in the glass here. So we're going to skip 2 spaces for the doorway and put 2 blocks of white concrete, 2 light sources above that, and 2 windows above that. Let's move to the second floor. On this wall, we're just going to block in these 2 side areas with white concrete, and we have a 2 by 3 window. On the front, we do the same, and we have a 2 by 3 window. And on the back, it's a little different. 2 blocks of white, 1 right there, and we have a 2 by 2 window. So in here, we've got to add a door. We're going to make this look right, and we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and add a light source right there, and fill in this 2 by 2 window. Whoops, I keep missing the wrong block. There we go. All right, so the base of the structure is complete. It actually is fairly simple, but there's a lot of twists and turns. This is what makes it modular. You can really change these modules up. You can have these go in any direction. This floor actually can go all the way up, meet this one. This one can go halfway down, not have anything on top of there. There's really a ton of options. But this is the base of the structure. Before I show you the wood floor, let's add some light sources in here. I'm just going to use a very simple iron bar and a sea lantern hanging down. You can add trapdoors over that if you want, but I think it looks very sleek and simple, just like that. All right, so we need to create a way to get upstairs. I've created a ladder. So I'm going to use gray concrete right here and a ladder that takes you upstairs. So we're going to break that block out right here. We also want this ladder to go all the way up to the top surface. So go ahead and add in your gray concrete and your ladders all the way up. This is how you'll get to the top to decorate up here. You can add a trapdoor over the top of this if you'd like. All right, so let's get going on showing you the floor. And then, as always, I like to be very personal with decorating, and decorating is very personal. You can do what you like. I'm going to show you how I decorate, but you can change it up a little. So let's get going on the floor, and then we can decorate and get to the fun tour. Be back in a bit. All right, for the floors, I wanted to show you a little design with the floors that I've done. To make what looks like a nice wood grain floor, I usually start in the corner. And I will place my blocks, my stripped, either stripped oak or stripped birch. I think in this case, the stripped birch looks much cleaner and more modern. So I'll place 3 in a row and I'll make sure that the grain matches. Then for the next row next to it, I place just a dirt block that I'm going to remove later and make sure that I'm selecting on the side of that block, and I'll go 3 over. So then I'll remove that dirt and I'll do the same thing here. I'm basically moving over 1 block each time. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so there we've got a pattern going. So continue this pattern as if each line of the wood is going further 1 more block. Then we go ahead and take away those dirt. So once you have a 1 section done, you go back to the corner and you turn 90 degrees, and starting at one of the corners, place like this and count 3. So now you've got your next step, which is 1 up. So 1, 2, 3, next step, 1, 2, 3, next step, and so far and so forth. Here we got to turn 90 degrees. Going to count 3, which is going to be the end of the wall there, which is awesome. Feel that hit there and there. All right, so now you can just see that there's ever so slight of the grain change, and it just looks like you've got a custom wood floor in here. So I'm going to finish filling the rest of this up, and we'll see the entire floor. All right, so there we go. There, let's turn off that. So you can see that it's just ever so slight of a grain change, and it looks like a custom wood floor. Now it's time to decorate the inside, which that's always a personal thing. I'll decorate the inside, and then I'll come back and show you what I've done, hopefully to inspire you to do your own decorating and your own arranging of the inside of your own chunk-sized modern build. All right, the inside decorations are finished. I even made a basement that has the enchantment area that we will need. And let's go take a look inside. So first we'll just take a little step back and see the overall view. It's very modular looking, very modern looking. I really like the contrast that the gray concrete on the corners give, but remember, you can still make that all white if you would prefer. It'll give it a different kind of a look. Got your little sidewalk going. Walk in, and we've got the living room. I used dark prismarine for the sofa. I think that gives a very modern feel. I've made a little area rug right in here in front, kind of modern looking. Added some paintings. This little nook area, you can either put a chair here, or I mean, really, you can do anything. You can make this little area your kitchen if you'd rather. But I decided to just put a couple little flower planters right there. We are going to go down here in just a minute. Then you turn this way and you've got the kitchen area. You've got a dining, another little planter. Lots of plants in a modern home. We've got this very compact kitchen. So as you can see, I like to hide things. So I've got my crafting table underneath the counter. I've also got a small chest down there underneath the court stair. So you can open it and put your kitchen items in there that you need. Up above, we've got a smoker and a blast furnace. I've got lighting over top of that, bookshelves on either side. And then, of course, we've got netherwort, which we need, and just a little mushroom in a pot for decoration. Our sink, of course. Let's go upstairs. So on the second floor, got a bedroom. Got a nice court stair here with a little court stair armchair. So first we go out onto the first, I guess you could say, patio floor. And I've got water sources right here, blocked by the trapdoor. So we've got every single crop that we need between this patio and the one above there, which we're going to go up next. We've got our sugarcane and our bamboo, beetroot, carrots, potato, and wheat. Got a composter here, a little storage barrel. There we go. Once you're up here, we've got our pumpkins, melons, berries. I'm going to show you how this is done. Just put my water source there and the dirt all around. Got a cactus growing, some cocoa beans, and of course we've got a little herb garden right here. I really like this little addition. Got a couple of chairs and a little table so that you can just enjoy the weather out here. But pretty much you've got every crop you could need. Let's go back inside and look at the storage underneath. Basically, I've just dug down here. Got plenty of storage for everything we could need. The main room here is 9 by 9. Except for this little area, I dug out just a few blocks deeper just to make it the access to the chests here a bit easier. You got full enchantment here. I used stairs, the prismarine stairs above, dark prismarine stairs above those chests. Plenty of light, plenty of room. And that's it. This is a totally adorable, cute and cozy modern house. It's not really that hard to make. It's very simple and it's totally modular. I sure hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. I do thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Each one of you just makes my day every time that you watch a video and you comment and you just give encouragement. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for joining the channel. If you like the video, thank you so much. If you are following the channel, thank you again so much. You guys really make my day. You know how to make someone's day. Let me just tell you that. So again, I hope you enjoyed this cute and cozy modern house tutorial. There are so many options that you can just change little bits and pieces here and there and make it very unique and to your own style. I hope you have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your week, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.